Hey, people. I just made a movie called The Keys to the Treasury, and I was reading the Comet's chilly offer, The Poison of the Serpent of Dust, and I kind of left it out of context because I wanted to keep that movie fairly clean, and I didn't want to scare anybody off yet. But this whole chapter, the way they're interpreted, it's just all about tore up and wasted, laid to waste. And I showed you on the last line, that it says, and assure any not in love in Israel. All hearts assure any not in love in Israel. And so these interpretations they give these words, most of these interpretations, they're telling you what the picture is of. And it's a picture of your sons. And your sons doesn't represent your sons, it represents the loving, your family, who you're loving. But where these poison of serpents of dust come from, it's a mizah and a rove. When somebody's roving around, they're looking for something to eat. That was the symbol of hunger. But when you put them together, it's the miser of, the misery, the miserove, the miser of, will come yours. Will come, not welcome, but will come yours, YRS, will come yours, and fucking, FUQ, and will come fucked of, and the miser of will come yours fucked of, and Mary and Reus, and so Mary is happy, more is high, and to high make me happy, and Mary, and Reus, that comes from meritoriously. A merit is something that you earned, but oriously, that's given for free, a given Mary. And so this is a Mary given that you didn't earn. And miserove will come yours fucked in. And Mary Reason in come what? A sleeve, a sleeve, and M comets, the chili offer. And so I was telling you about how easy this drug is to make, but they had even easier ways, and you didn't have to break it down. You just take the raw material, grind it up, and send it in the chili's offer, and it's a cold sleeve in come what assel, in your assel, bum, comets the chili offer. And it's the same thing. Either way you take it, you go to the same place. Outside shall destroy. Much what's taskler in, the jobs, and much work, much taskler in, much drimma I'm a come. Drimma is like drama, but not happily, a drim, and much drimma I'm a come. And bitch where come, but will they onk. A bitch where come, but will they onk. And so a bitch where, hey, bitch this, hide it in your stuff, and a bitch where come a butt, a virgin, she'll give up the vagina. Oh, the butt will they onk. But will they onk 'em? And so that's where your word onk come from. And it looks like it was a tool used to take a child. And I believe some of the Egyptologists even said that. It was for removing a child. And it just gives a whole new meaning to this smell my onk. All these ancient Egyptian gods and kings taunting this onk around. And it kind of looks like the feminine symbol, of the feminine gods. They get this egg in the tea. The tea's a loaf of bread, but it's the same meaning, the tea. and the egg. Much what's tascular in, and much drim, and much drimma I'm a come. The bitch where come, but will they onk, in the but will they onk. And will they onk 'em a sieve, a sieve to receive, and it's a hiss, the hissive, because the serpent's giving it. And a merit, it's a opposite of a demerit, it's a good thing, and a merit. And a merit a payum, as vite, as ask 'em in, as vite, as vitum anus, vitum on us. Zakrim, it means the royal. Invite us on the crim. And luil cause, Luil, and it's in lieu of, and with of, and lieu of cause, and will of cause, of a beggar, pawn, to beggar upon. In the crutch, in the crutcher I'm upon, in the crutcher. This is the word they'll give Egypt right here. They'll put an M on front of this. And it's where your word crime comes from. And the crutch I'm upon, I'm reviding, vide, and, to provide in. And so pro is the first viding, but, R just means, I am the one, I am her, abiding and giving. And the worm, W-R-M-E, the worm who lay, L-A-Y, the worm who lay, who the apple calls at, the apple, the appeal, what looks pretty, and the fall of man, the apple calls at. Miserov will come yours, fucked in merry reason. In 'em what a sleeve 'em commits a chilly offer. Much what's task will herein, and much drimma I'm a come. The bitch where come but will they onk 'em, hissive. A merit to pay 'em, as vitum anus a crim. In lieu of cause of I beggar upon, in crutcher I'm upon. I am reviding, worm who lay, who appeal calls it. And see guy of docks whatum of vain, be mit boony, and whatum of vain be with boony. And so this guy, with the understanding here, this is to see the guy of AV. That's the father letters. Usually everything started with an AV, they'll say his father. See the guy of, and docs, the documents, the docs what? The docs whatum the vain. And be with understanding. The guy that understands the writings. And so if this don't make any sense to you, make sure you watch that last movie. I'll leave this link here at the end of the treasury, the keys to the treasury, and you have better understanding what all that means then. So it looks like Osiris, he don't carry the Ankh or the was, because he was the Ankh and the waser. And he wears the Exon, the sign of the flock. You can see they're both men of the cross. And it looks like Isis here holding the two ends in her hands. Annie. That would make her the writer. Alright, I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.